All right, everybody. Hey, I was having some big time technical problems. Am I coming in back there now? What do you think? Can you hear me? Anything coming in from that side? Okay. But sorry for let's see, viewer comment. Thanks. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but I'm waiting for Sal to join me back here in the studio. Thanks for giving us a second shot today. I'm just double checking my system to make sure everything is coming out with audio and video. If you are streaming in here, let me know how things are sounding on your end. Thank you, please. And let's see if I can get Sal back in here. Oh, shit. All right, let's see. There's my man right there. All right. There we go.
My notifications, and so I didn't hear the ding when you messaged me. And then I clicked on the one that wasn't the right one.
I know exactly, dude. I was like, oh shit, I gave him sent him the wrong link. Damn it. We're back, everybody. Thank you guys for your patience. We're back live with Sal Dominguez. Let me fix a few things real quick. Sal with Relent getting us caught up with things with Upon a Burning Body. And let me fast forward and get a little brief summary of where some of the questions you might have heard me ask, but only hearing him on the other end, about the beginning of Upon a Burning Body. And, Sal was just getting us caught up with the different changes he had up until Red, White, and Green, and especially before The World Is Ours. And so now let's fast forward into where we're at now. And, when I first got into you guys at Red, White, and Green, it was when I heard Sin City. And I was like, oh, shit, that crushed. And maybe I want to go back and I heard the first one after that. Yeah. And I was just thinking, holy shit. But there was a big stir about you guys, dude, that I think you had already played Corpus on that first tour or on the first run of the first album. And I didn't make it to the show, but I heard it was fucking ape shit. Everybody fucking went crazy. And it was almost like it may have been even like an afternoon matinee kind of show.
Dude, we didn't even make it. Yeah, it was early. We didn't even make it through our first song. I remember some kid got rocked so hard that he got knocked out. And everyone's just yelling, stop. Like halfway through our first song of the set. And he was all right. They got him out of it. He had to go to the hospital, though, but he was all right. Just got hit too damn hard. It was insane, dude.
Hey, somebody, that's part of the nostalgic infamy that makes you guys kind of infamous. That's followed you guys, man. Like we were talking about, just people didn't want to play after you, man, because you fucking really stirred things up, and it was fucking a hard act to follow, and that's something that just it's earned night after night, and it's something that you carry in, still in what you do every day, and what you do in Ill Nino and Relent. You fucking just bring it hard, and I appreciate seeing that kind of sincerity whenever I see you on stage. It's
Thank you, man. At least I know I'm doing my job right.
You are, brother. You're doing it right. Hell yeah.
That's the way we've always been with Upon, especially Ill Nino and Relent. Like, play your parts to the best of your ability, but don't just stand there. Move. Like, people are paying money to see a live show. If they want to hear the album played flawlessly, then just listen to the album. You know what I mean? Exactly. If you're gonna pay money and come see us live, like, that's the way we've always all been. I've always been like, I'm gonna put on a show for you,
Yes.
And Upon, we always said, like, even if you don't like us, you're gonna remember us.
Like, fuck yes. I love it. If you don't like us, you're sure as fuck gonna remember us. I love that attitude. So, Red, White, and Green drops in 2012. And what do you remember most about that album cycle that stands out? Like maybe the recording, the touring, or maybe the band vibe? Anything?
Oh man, everything. I feel like the band came into their own with that album. Like, we found our sound. You know what I mean? Like, and we wrote that album in the studio.
Killer.
And like, we wrote it like in a little less than a week and tracked it in another week. We had 2 weeks to do all that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, around there, like maybe a little bit more than 2 weeks, but dude, yeah.
Power.
Yeah, wow. It was fucking brutal, dude. It was insane, but we did it, and and that's when it started taking off. We started getting big festivals, bigger tours, like going overseas. Like, it was fucking insane, dude. It's like it started taking off. Like,
how far did you go with Upon a Burning Body? Europe,
Japan.
Wow.
Thailand, Australia.
Woo.
Dude, a lot of places, dude. Like, bunch of ghetto ass Hispanics in Japan. Can you believe that?
Fucking spreading the fucking hardcore reality for San Antonio, bro. That's fucking badass,
Not
dude.
a taco in sight.
Yeah. Oh man, and gaining a lot of love, dude. A lot of love and earning that respect along the way, dude. That's badass.
Yeah,
And it's
that's another thing too with that band. You know, like with all three bands, you know, like we're raised right. You know, we're humble, we're respectful. So that goes a long way. Like you could be a badass band, but if you're a piece of shit, no one's gonna want to work with you. Like, you know, no one's gonna want to bring you on tour if you're drama or if you're like caught up in bad stuff or whatever. Like we always were respectful, even as in the local band days. You know, like. You know, as soon as we were done, we jumped off the stage and cut all our shit off like immediately. You know, like walking on eggshells. We didn't want to disrespect anybody. Like,
very
we've
cool.
always had that.
Yes, I like that, man, and I feel the same way because you know you only get so much time to play, and everybody's set times is precious to each band, and everybody's got their time, and it feels.
You don't want to be the band that makes the whole show start running behind. You don't want to be those guys.
You don't want to be that band. That's right. Hell yeah. Well said. Well said. So. You know, and then, you know, you guys did The World and Is My Enemy Now in 2014. So you had like a 2-year run in between things, getting into a pattern, into a groove, and fucking Red Razor Wrist hits. And that was fucking hard as fuck. That's the first track that I heard. And you guys just, you got that brutal Texas groove that always fucking is undeniable, man. That people just fucking, no matter if they've heard you guys before, it's like, whoa. Easy to get into that first fucking groove once you guys start playing, and it just gets you by the balls. And so, you know, what was that kind of era like as far as things progressing when you hit with The World Is My Enemy Now?
I mean, that was a tough one because like the sophomore album, you know, is what makes you, right, and then your junior album, like. It's like, dude, like you gotta top it or else you're fucked, and no one's gonna care about your senior. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So there's a lot of pressure on that one just to top it. We had more time to write it, thank God. But that's like we felt like we were solidified in this scene. You know what I mean? Like, we had a respect from people. You know, and like, not trying to sound cocky or anything. It's just I've always said like there's a big difference between cockiness and confidence. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And it's a fine line though you walk. Like, but like we're all like. Then we knew it. Like we knew we could do as long as we just held it all together. We can go on a stage and destroy the crowd every time, you know. And if we didn't, we felt like shit for days. You know what I mean? Like fuck. Even though the next few days were badass, we still thought about that one day, man. It's so hard to let go. Like I guess it's just wanting to be the best all the time. You know, it's impossible to do, but we tried to. And that album, you know, for me, it was kind of like a more messed up time for me. Because I started like getting into like bad shit, you know what I mean? Like, like forgetting why I was there to do it, and which ultimately led to me being let go from the band, you know.
All right.
But I mean, it was for the best. I needed to get myself together, you know what I mean? And they deserved the best, and I wasn't giving them that at that time.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the way, you know, you're being honest with yourself and with the band, and things is, you know, as far as things always happening for a reason. In hindsight, it's easy to say, but and at the moment, it's a hard thing to kind of grasp. And so being able to walk away from that for a while must have been tough. And when you did,
it sucked, dude, for months. I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, but I realized, you know, that season was over for me. It was time to go on to something else. And sure enough, you know, a few years later, opportunity opened up, and then it all led to me being right here now. It's crazy how it happened. Like,
yeah. So everything, you kind of got things settled out in your own life, and it took a little bit as far as to jump into things with Ill Nino. Is that right?
Yeah. It's a crazy story. You ready for this one?
Yes.
Okay. So, Dave Shivari had started a side project called Terry Universal.
Yes, hell yeah, I got your album.
Okay, and so and we're about to start working on a new album soon. You know, now that Ill Morals is almost done, that's the next move. Once we tore off of it, it's time to go back and pull Terry Universal off the back burner. But
oh fuck.
Anyways,
kick ass.
Apon's bass player for a spell ended up leaving Apon, and he ended up playing bass for Dave because on that Mayhem Fest, Ray was playing bass with Apon, and that's how we all met Ill Nino and everything, right? Wow. So Ray was playing bass for this, right? Well, Ray ended up going back to college when Dave was going to go on a tour. And so Ray told him, like, why don't you ask Sal? I heard he's playing bass. I started playing bass in a post-punk band.
Oh, shit.
Like, it was like Depeche Mode and the Killers. Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm not even joking. It was fucking, it was fucking dope. But it was a local band. It didn't last that long. But so Dave calls me up. I was actually in Houston for some reason. He calls me and he asked me, like, I got these tours coming up. Do you want to play bass? And I was like, fuck yeah. So
yeah,
I went up to Dallas, learned the songs, rehearsed with them, and then went on tours. And we ended up doing an Australian tour with Ill Nino as the headliner, and we were direct support to them. So I got to see Ill Nino every night, finally. And it was just so, like, such foreshadowing. It was so crazy. Fast forward a few years, I think, Dave calls me. He's like, there's some problems in the band. I'm some members are going to leave or whatever. And there was a big legal thing that happened, a whole fiasco. And he asked me, like, do you want to play guitar? I was like, fuck yeah, I'll play guitar. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands of all time. And fuck yeah, dude, don't even fucking ask, just do it. And so yeah, everything went down. We ended up recording an album. Started recording. Okay, this is how long, and this is why it took so long for Immortals to come out. We did one single we released, and we did a video for it called Sangre. And we released it, right? Like, here we go. It's starting. Here we go. And then boom, the pandemic hit. So 2 years just down the drain. Nothing. We couldn't do shit. We couldn't tour. Couldn't even play a show locally, and then, but that's how I ended up in Ill Nino, from being in a pond to meeting Dave on Mayhem Fest to being asked to play in Terror Universal and to being asked to be in this band.
Wow, man. So Terror Universal's been on the back burner. I'm glad to hear. And I think one of you guys posted, either you or Dave posted something about Terror Universal is gonna, watch out. News is coming up. And that's good to hear, man. That's a fucking banger right there. That's a fucking ass jam.
That's awesome. I'm very fortunate to be in these bands that are just full of, like, the most talented people I ever played with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Definitely keeps me on my toes, dude. Like, damn, these dudes are all badasses, dude. They suck.
That's it. Got to keep pulling that weight. Fuck yeah, your own weight. Keep it to the top. That's awesome, man. Fuck yeah, I love it. So next, listen, let me get myself caught up over here. So far you've already banged out 4 singles with El Nino. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
We got that Mascara. We did. I would just jam into it. All or Nothing. And then I think the latest one, right?
Oh yeah, this is over.
That's fucking right. This is over. Hell yeah. I almost wanted to say World War Me, but
no, hey, don't confuse the ladies.
They're two separate
entities. Get me in trouble.
So yeah. So with these 4 and now Immortals, what are we looking at as far as a release date? Anything yet?
I can't say.
Okay, it's cool.
It will be early next year. That's the plan.
Okay. Maybe hoping for a Christmas release.
Oh, but no. That's the one rule in the music industry. You never release an album during the holiday seasons.
Oh shit! For
whatever reasons, I won't tell. I'm not going to go into that, but that's just the rule. That's why you hardly see anyone releasing albums unless it's a Christmas album. But
unless it's a Christmas album, right?
Yeah.
Hey, well, you guys got Feliz Navidad under your belt now, right?
We do,
right? Well, I thought you don't have a Christmas song.
Shit, that's news to me, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just play the guitar, dude. Like I'm so out of the loop. I just wait for the guys to call me or text me and tell me what's going on. You can ask them. That's like, this is the first interview I've done in over 10 years. Like, I'm a real hermit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? I don't like being on social media and all that stuff. Like,
yeah,
anything I ever post, it's about the music.
For sure.
I hardly ever post anything that's personal. Like, hardly ever.
I get it. Hell yeah. And you know what? That's totally cool. At least you're taking care of the band news and getting that stuff out there. And myself, it's just, I'm always out as doing something, dude. You know what I mean? And
wait, you were talking about Relent. Relent put out a Christmas song.
That's where I got mixed up.
Yeah, that's where you got me confused too. And I forgot that Mickey did that.
I got to stay in my lane. Exactly.
He did the Mariah Carey one.
Oh, that's right.
That one for Christmas.
He did fucking good.
Yeah, he did, dude. I think he did better than her. Shit.
He fucking banged it out, dude. I love Christmas songs, dude. I got a Christmas band I put together for a Christmas benefit I do every year. And we're gonna have it here at the House of Rock again, and we raise money
nice.
for the Corpus Christi Food Bank, and it's one of my favorite shows to produce out of the whole year. But so anyway, off the topic, so we're looking at maybe the beginning of next year for Immortals finally to hit. It's gonna be worth the wait. I know it's gonna fucking kill. I can't wait.
It's been
But
taking forever, but I think, like you said earlier, everything happens for a reason.
yeah. So with this next upcoming tour, it's going to be kicking off here very fucking soon with Cradle of Filth and Devildriver. Are you going to have maybe a new song in the set?
We're adding one we haven't played before.
Tight. All right.
Yeah. One more new one.
Oh,
and also another song that as the new lineup haven't performed live ever. So there'll be 2 new ones. One new one off the new album, one song that hasn't been performed by us before. So both new in a sense, you know.
That's something to look forward to right there, dude. I believe it's going to be October 7th when you guys are playing San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh man,
are you going to make it out? I saw in the interview you did with Marcos, they invited you. You're going to come?
Man, but here's the thing. I got my best friend Baldy Ramirez passed away last year in May.
Oh man.
And me and him, we our careers, thank you, man. Our careers started together in food service as general managers of a restaurant. We met our wives in the same restaurant. We had our kids the same years. You know, our kids are the same age. We went through everything together, dude. And we were always fucking big time metalheads, going to concerts all the fucking time. And he was a big supporter of all my bands throughout the years. So I felt very empowered to put a benefit together to raise some money on behalf of him. Mm-hmm. So last year I put a show together called Baldy's Metal Brotherhood, and Casey at the House of Rock put up the place, and we raised $1,000 for our local Corpus Christi School District guitar programs, and it was fucking very cool.
Awesome.
Southern Revival, we had COD, my band Headbangers Pit, and also Cat House play. And this year I got Zombie King, I got Numb to the Blow, I got my band Killer More coming back, and I got Throat Locust playing, and it's gonna be October 7th.
Oh snap.
Dude, I booked that date already, probably like 2 months already before I'd seen your date come out. I'm like, oh yeah, man. So it's a ball buster. I want to be there, but nevertheless, I'll get caught up one way or another.
Yeah, there'll be another time.
Yes, absolutely, man. And I'm so excited. What a fucking package, dude. I love the brutality of fucking Devildriver and Dez and fucking Danny Filth right there and Cradle. It's gonna be a hell of a tour.
Dude, I'm stoked for Devildriver the most, dude. Like I remember when that self-titled came out, I was like, holy shit. There was nothing that sounded like that at the time, dude. It was like, yeah, it's like still like brutal metal, everyone's doing that or whatever, but now that had something different to it. It was fucking off. The guitar riffing was insane, dude. The vocals, I never heard Dez like that. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I just like, dude, this guy's rowdy.
He always comes out with like a fucking chip on his shoulder, man. He had something to prove. Like, Cold Chamber ain't fucking heavy. I'm gonna show you how I go heavy. So
dude, he was definitely pissed off on that album, dude. You could fucking definitely tell. You could hear it.
Very pissed. So, you know, let's see what I got right here. I don't want to miss anything because I got some great questions. I want to make sure that I wasn't going to be missing out on. So I want to get to some Relent news. Is there going to be another single that's going to be coming off of the World War Meese EP anytime soon?
I'm not too sure. There is a track that everyone's in love with right now in the band, and if there is going to be another one,
is it Stranger?
Oh, can't tell you.
Hey, I'm digging it, man. I'm fucking digging it. Fuck yeah.
But Mickey's already hard at work on new material already. The dude doesn't stop, dude. He's a machine. But, so we're actually playing this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday. Saturday in Houston, Sunday in Galveston at the Who's Ever movement. It's like there's gonna be other musical acts, but on the ad mat it only has us. We're playing both days, and like both days, like Austin Carlisle. I don't know, you know who that is? He's speaking.
Heard the name.
Both days. I forgot. He used to be in of Mice and Men. He used to be the front man for Mice and Men.
Shit, okay.
That's a good dude. I played many a show with that guy. He's a fucking awesome guy. Now he's a public speaker. And there's another guy. I don't want to even try to say his name because I probably get it wrong, but I know he's a snowboarder, a professional snowboarder, and he's going to be speaking both days. And they're having like a skating contest, like a skateboarding contest with like cash prizes and everything. And and like I said, there's no announcement of opening bands, but there is going to be musical acts playing before us. But that's what's coming up next, and it's free. Houston and Galveston, this Saturday to Sunday, free. You can just show up and have fun.
Badass. definitely. You guys make sure you just go to Relent's Facebook page. They're going to be announcing times and where you can find them for that event in both those locations. So check that out. Hell yeah, that's badass. Way to look forward to that. And so what's next coming up for Relent after you get back from touring with El Nino? Is there anything in the works that you can talk about?
We're working on a tour. At the actually right after the El Nino tour is done, we're gonna straight up, like, if it does go down, we're straight up just going from that tour to wherever the first date of the other one. Because I mean, half the band's already there, so we just gotta meet up with our bass player and our guitar player. So if that goes through, it's gonna be right at the end of October.
Fuck, that's gonna be tight. Well, way to plan ahead. Fuck, that's gonna be badass. Well, let me ask you this: are you a collector of any like tour souvenirs or maybe vinyls or any kind of collectibles?
Well, you see those back there?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's all upon. And if you see that right there, that's the beginning of Il Nino's. So I almost have enough to make one of these plaques. Wow. So that's my next one. I have a stack of tour ad mats from upon. Pretty much almost every show I ever played with them, I would, if I found one, I would take it. I have my dad's old vinyl collection. It's about maybe like 80 or 90 records. I collect DVDs. I have about like maybe 300 DVDs around there.
Oh shit! What's your favorite movie?
Sandlot.
That's right. You said that earlier.
Hey, look, check this out.
You're killing me, Small. That's right.
Yeah, this is only one binder I have. They're full. I think this one holds 200. I have 2 of those, and then a bunch of other ones. I have like maybe like a little over 100 VHS tapes.
Fuck yeah, old school.
Yeah, I still have a VCR. I still watch fucking VHS tapes.
Dude, you got one tight. I got one in the garage too. My wife said, "Hey, we're gonna get rid of this shit." I said, "No, days I'm gonna plug it in. It's gonna work. We're gonna clean the heads. It's gonna work."
Yeah, as long as you keep cleaning it, like you'll be fine. You don't want to start eating up tapes, and that's the worst. Yeah. Before I cleaned the one I had, it ate up I had the original Batman tape, like the VHS, like the first edition one, like not the resale or whatever, and it fucking ate it up. Totally ripped the tape apart. I couldn't save it. I was just like, fuck, man. Another one of my favorite movies, but yeah, I still have a whole bunch of I have the old school, like little shelf that slides out and you put them in there. Yeah, like ones like for cassette tapes too. The ones for VHS, I have that. Like keep them
be convenient. Yes, very very organized right there.
Yeah, like I said, like I suck with technology, dude. I'm stuck back in the fucking 90s, dude.
Me too, bro. That's why thank God Daniel, it has helped me with this show and getting really anything I got, any kind of ideas kind of help me facilitate it, man. He's a production whiz, man. And,
he's a badass dude.
He is, bro. He really is. And
he's a really good dude too.
My best friend. Oh, he just so solid and always there. You can always depend on him, man. Well, let me ask you this also. You being in San Antonio, here in Southeast, as some would say, wrestling's huge. Do you have a favorite wrestler? Do you watch wrestling?
I used to.
Okay.
I was a fan of it, like in the 90s, like when I was a kid.
Did the WWE, the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
That was my big time, and when Goldberg got started in
dude, the fucking spear, dude. My favorite wrestler is fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin, baby.
Hey, there you go. They're gonna open a can of whoop ass.
My second favorite was Sting.
Oh, the Sting, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, Sting's kick ass. I love, the it was like theater for Sting. When he would come out, at first he'd be like in some fucking tall ass raptor in the middle of nowhere, and a spotlight would hit.
Yeah, he would just fly down.
Yeah, dude, it's always something spectacular. It wasn't just
you know what's crazy? Owen Hart. How he died doing that. He used to rappel when he was the blue meanie or when he had the cape and a mask on.
Hart brothers, exactly, bro. He was coming down during one of, I want to say like maybe even like a WrestleMania or something, right?
I think it was a Monday Night Raw. I don't know, but it was when he was doing that other character. When he wore the mask and had a cape and everything. When he died doing the same thing. Sting stopped doing that after that happened. just because, you know, I mean, wouldn't you after seeing that happen?
Exactly, bro. Yeah,
Crazy.
man, holy
I remember
smoke.
seeing that on TV. Like I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah,
Because you can't find footage of it. They took it away completely unless you saw it live. Like you
right.
saw him hit the thing and the lights went black immediately.
It
Like
went
he hit it and like fell and then lights went off. And then they come back and say that he was dead. He died there.
He died right there, dude. Yeah, on impact. Oh my God. That takes me back, bro. I remember that moment right there in wrestling. Absolutely. Yeah, there's, you know, you know, at that time, that wrestling was like a concert, dude. You know, they'd come out with fucking heavy metal and wrestling. I think it's a great combo, even to this very day. And still, you know, you get some pretty cool pairings where you even got a Hatebreed has a theme song for one of the wrestlers and shit, man. So they
Doesn't Five Finger Death Punch?
Five Finger, fuck yeah, them too. And I was gonna say, don't be surprised if the something comes off that Immortals, dude. You know what I mean?
Shit, dude. I think Mascara would be perfect for like Rey Mysterio or something.
That'd be fucking perfect. I know, right? Oh shit, I love it, man. That's a banger. That's always a banger, man. I love that track.
That song is so fun to play live.
Oh, I can imagine. Hell yeah. It just creates that such a it's incredible, a lot of energy, man. Marcus, that's one of his it's kind of like a trademark song for him right there, because it just even though it's like his second single, I feel like that was even more of a cement sound of what Marcus was going to sound like in the future of Ill Nino right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he definitely showcased his voice in that song. Like,
yes, very much so.
Like that is him.
Let me ask you this: are you into hardcore music? Do you like anything like Agnostic Front or Cro-Mags or say Life of Agony? Any of that New York stuff?
I get into it. I don't pursue it that much.
All right.
Like to be honest, like dude, like heavy metal, hardcore, like all the heavy shit, like that's not my main like what I want to listen to, for two reasons. I feel like a lot of it, like it gets boring to me. You know what I mean? And second, I'm around it all damn day on tour. I hear people screaming all day long. I don't want to hear that shit when I get home. You know what I mean?
Ain't it the truth? Yes, bro.
Yeah. I respect it. You know, I'll never say a band sucks.
Yeah,
it's just not my cup of tea. I just don't dig it. You know, they do what they do well. You know, but I'll never say they suck. Like I feel like if I say a band sucks, and damn, they fucking suck. Like they're just not good. Like they're not talented. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're hardly ever gonna hear a band that's on a big scale that I would say sucks, because otherwise they wouldn't be there. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Well, I was just curious because that's kind of like my background. And at one time when I first got started, I got started on drums back in '83 and playing like a bunch of cover music, Metal Church, Metallica, Anthrax, and shit like that at parties. And then I went into like New York hardcore, playing like Agnostic Front and Sick of It All and Killing Time, those kind of New York hardcore bands. And then matter of fact, my singer got arrested for stealing a car, and I wrote lyrics. So I fucking bought one of those headset mics. I started playing drums and singing at the same time.
Yeah,
that was a great run because it kind of just.
Yeah, you pulled a Seven Dust.
Yes, bro. I pulled a Morgan Rose. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fucking demanding, but it showed what I was made of. If I wanted it, I had to earn it. And the other two, I had a badass bass player, Ray, oh my God, Gonzalez, and I had a guitar player, Chris Aguirre, that just fucking shredded. And so I wanted to pull my weight because I wanted the band to exist. That one thing led to another. I started jamming with Chris and another band called Malignancy, where I just been singing ever since. And singing's such an easy gig, you know what I mean? I feel for the drummers, man, because the drummers always got the hardest load to move.
Dude, yeah.
And in respect to that,
after you end the battle of loading up all your shit on the stage and you have to play it and then take it all off, dude. Oh yeah, drummers are built different, man.
Definitely. You know, at another point, you know, with a couple of the bands I play with right now, my drummers, they know I'm clumsy, so they, you know, sometimes they'll be like, "Nah, dude, it's okay. I got it. Shit. I feel like a Bigfoot around because I'm always unplugging guys from their pedal board, stepping on a chord, stepping on a.
Oh, you're one of those singers?
Yes, bro. One of those guys. So beware if I'm ever around, because man, I would love Marcus to invite me up there and fucking sing some Mascara with him, some backup. But by God, I would never accidentally turn off anything. But know that Bigfoot is part of my my legacy of kind of Being a little clumsy.
Well, lucky for you and me, my pedal board is off to the side. I don't even have a cab, I just go direct. So
Just direct. Perfect.
You'd have to try to mess that up.
I wouldn't even try, dude. Hell no. Well, let's get to some fun stuff, man. I do a segment that I like to finish off with my interviewees called "Draw the Line," and just I'll put up a couple of bands or maybe a couple of ideas and see which one you prefer. Just kind of see what your preferences are.
Oh,
but
shit.
Real quick, we got somebody in our chat room. Her name's Jamie. She's a wife of my bass player from my band Killamora, who lives up in Seabrook, and she's asking what's the venue because they live up there close to Galveston. Where are you going to be playing up there in Galveston next weekend?
Oh man! If tell her just to go to Relent's page on Facebook.
Okay.
And both the flyers are on there. It's like the third post down.
Killer. Good. Yeah. Jamie and Alex are always fucking supporting all kinds of live music every weekend, so they're always looking for a badass show. So definitely go check them out this weekend, Jamie. So let's see. Draw the line.
And it's free. It's free.
You can't beat it. Fuck yeah. You definitely want to see Relent, no matter what the ticket price is, because they're worth every fucking penny. You guys always kill it. So let's have some fun, man. On the Draw the Line today, it's funny how we were talking earlier and you mentioned one of the bands you were influenced by, especially, and I'm talking about Korn, because I just had this kind of feeling too. And so let's get started with the first couple of bands that we want to compare on Draw the Line. And I'm talking about the Deftones versus Korn.
Korn
easily, right? Okay. Do you dig Deftones? They're kind of, with Chino's vocals, that really makes that band unique.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he has the same thing like Jonathan Davis. They have a unique voice. Like no one sounds like them. But I'm not huge on Deftones. I have like a handful of jams that I really dig.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. But I've always dug. The first time I got into Korn was obviously on the first album, but it was funny how I did because at that time, I think it was maybe 1990. I was going to Del Mar College. I was in the band ensemble, and I had the long hair and all that shit. And one of the guys that I wouldn't even expect says, "Hey, you ever heard of Machine Head or Korn?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Dude, you need to check these bands out. They're badass." And I was like,
"That's an ultimate combo right there, dude."
Yeah, dude. I was like, and then when I heard them, I was like, "Holy shit! How did this motherfucker hear them before I did?" I'm always trying to, keep up with fucking music, and I was just very impressed. But I never forgot that moment because they were both fucking killer fucking albums, man. They're both Burn My Eyes and the original Korn, were fucking game changers right there.
Dude, I remember going to school and everyone's like a competition, like who had the new CD, like check it out. You share the headphone, check this shit out. Yeah. Mine, I was 12 years old. Mine was fucking the Slipknot self-titled.
Oh yeah.
It seemed like I was the only one that had it, and the people I knew and they liked the kind of music I liked. And dude, showing that album off, I felt like a pimp. Like, listen to this shit. Never heard nothing like this.
Fuck yeah, dude. Coming off with Sick and Eyeless. Holy shit. Dude. Love it. I caught that. I seen them on that tour back in 99. They were the first band on the fucking side stage on Ozfest. Destroying it, dude. It was awesome.
I saw them at Ozfest too, but I don't know what year it was. I was 16. They headlined the second stage.
Yes.
So it's probably like 02, 03?
Probably is. Yeah, I'm thinking it was
02. It had to be 02.
It had to be right. I'm trying to think. What's the album right after Iowa? It was on that album.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, because I'm thinking Volume 4 is that, but what? Oh, All Hope Is Gone.
Is it?
I think so.
Dude, I'm having a brain fart right now. I don't know.
Me too. I forgot the kind of the timeline right there, but I know that on Iowa they did that Tattoo the Earth, and that was a fucking.
Oh, dude, I wanted to go to that so bad.
Slayer, Slipknot.
It was here at an old mall in the parking lot. They had it in the parking lot of a mall.
Yeah. It was terrible, man, because I was there and it was fucking a dust storm. Holy shit, dude. It was fucking terrible.
I hate those festivals where it's just a dirt. Yeah. It gets all in your mocos and your eyes and shit.
That's the reality of it. Big time. Okay, well, let's hit another one, man. What do you think of these guys? How about Rage Against the Machine versus Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit.
Hey, all right.
I love Rage. I love Rage too, but I would have to go with Limp Bizkit.
Killer. I like that. Fuck yeah. Well, how about Megadeth versus Metallica?
Ooh. Honestly, Metallica, only because I don't really dig Dave Mustaine's voice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Different, right?
Yeah, I don't know. They're fucking killer, but I would go with Metallica.
Man, I saw Metallica last night. I went to the movie theater out here, and they showed the Arlington show last night. Live.
Oh, they showed it in the theater?
They showed it in the theaters over here, dude. It was
what the fuck. I wish they could do something like that for us here. Damn.
No shit. I'm surprised they didn't have it in SA. That's incredible. Well, they put on a killer fucking show, but I felt a little cheated because I know that both sets that they're doing either tonight and Sunday, I mean, last night and Sunday, they're not repeating any of the same songs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I know one show is going to get one, the other one's going to get The Unforgiven, the other one's going to get Nothing Else Matters, Enter Sandman, etc., etc.
Yeah.
And last night, the only one we really got out of all those was just Nothing Else Matters. No Unforgiven.
Oh, what?
That song was Master of Puppets, and I was like, what? And then they just threw out fucking an endless amount of picks, and they said, thanks a lot. We'll see you in a couple of days. And so, yeah, I felt kind of cheated that the encore is actually going to be Sunday night show instead of coming back for one more jam. Fuck. And it was 2 hours. And my wife was like, hey, they put on a 2-hour show. Yeah, but fuck. It's nothing like having your band that you paid $400 for a ticket to come back for one more song.
No.
Yeah, so I love fucking Metallica, but I felt like I got
They
cheated.
did you dirty, dude.
Yep. So anyway, tonight I'm gonna check out Seven Dust. And have you guys did that run with Seven Dust at the beginning of the year, right?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Even when I was still in a pond, we played a festival with them. It was actually 3 different tours met up at like a big ballroom. And so it was like a indoor festival, and I actually partied with L. Like I actually met him out of nowhere. It was just funny. Like he had a bottle of Jameson because he used to drink back then, and I love Jameson, so I was like, yeah, I'll take a shot. And dude, it was just fucking crazy. We just like hit it off, and when we did that run in Nino with them, he fucking remembered me. Like after like 10 years, like when I met him in the green room again, he was like, he pointed at me like, hey. I was like, yeah, I used to play guitar for a band called Upon a Brain Body where we're taking shots. He goes, I remember you. And I was like, holy fuck, that guy has a good ass memory, dude.
That's fucking sharp, dude.
But Seven Dust, dude, is one of the few bands that, like, when you see them live, like, I don't want to sound corny, but I am. Like, something magical happens. Like, it's just insane to hear them and see them. Like, it's a very special unit. You know what I mean?
Yes. Very special. I'm looking forward to the show tonight. Last time I saw him before this was in San Antonio when they had that River City Rock Fest with Disturbed and Megadeth and Scorpions that year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they killed it. But you know who else killed it that year was fucking POD. That's the first
dude
I ever seen POD live. And man, they fucking went off.
Dude, they bring it hard, dude.
Already. But after I saw the presence at fucking Sunny and the guys fucking threw down and the crowd reaction, oh shit. San Antonio loves POD. I thought it was
definitely. Dude, watching Sonny perform live like makes me tired. Like he gives it his all, dude. Like you could tell like dude, that guy has to be like dying after the set. Like not only is he putting his energy, he's putting his soul into it. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah. You getting him on All or Nothing, dude, is a fucking great touch on that track.
I'll tell you a quick story about that. It was like, I love POD, okay? And we were filming the video, right? And I met him. He's cool as shit, like so nice. And so, you know, we're doing take after take after take after take. And there's one moment when I'm jamming out and like I look up and he looks at me and we kind of connect and like he like smiles at me and he starts like grooving me. And it just like snapped. I was like, dude, I remember seeing Southtown like at 3 a.m. on MTV for the first time. And now I'm here looking at this dude in the eye, jamming out with him. Like it's fucking insane. My life is fucking crazy, dude. Like,
you're right. My life is crazy, man. I love that, dude. I love it, man. You are living a dream, man. You know, it's not easy for you to live that kind of dream either. And let me ask you that. In regards to living the dream, do you have a day job that you normally have when you're not on tour?
Yeah, I'm a care provider.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah, Monday through Friday.
Wow, dude, that's really cool. Well,
this is my party time.
Yeah, I dig it. Weekends for us for jamming. I'm a restaurant supervisor, and what I do, and I've been doing that ever since I was fucking 86, man. And it's a good ride, man. It's a nice mix of business and pleasure. So let's get to our next one, man. So Metallica and Megadeth. We decided you ended up going with Metallica, right? Not a big fan of the vocal of Mr. Mustaine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, if you ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it honestly.
What? Absolutely, man, and that's what really makes those two bands so diverse is vocals. You know, when you see Metallica now, and I mentioned to my wife last night, he was singing a song. They did Leper Messiah, which was fucking badass. That was awesome. But they did a song that I hadn't heard James sing in the way he sings it now. God damn, I'm trying to think of which one was it, dude. It always Shortest Straw. No, take that back. Harvester of Sorrow. So he was singing Harvester of Sorrow and hitting some real notes on that one. I was like, hey, it's kind of different to hear him take that approach with that song now, but that's just his vocal style now, and that's the way it's going to be. And I kind of, I happened just to be watching that Seattle 99 show that Metallica put out from the Binge and Purge package just 2 nights. Yeah. Kind of prepping up for it. And the ferocity that James had on stage, always fucking drinking and cheers everybody. And, that was Metallica days on Justice for All tour. Just the way James always has a change in his voice from album to album to album.
Yeah.
And now live when you see him, he really is hitting some fucking notes and shit, he's hitting 60. I think he just turned 60, within the last month.
Damn, and still kicking.
Still kicking ass, dude. Fuck it. Very inspirational. Papa Head, thank you so much. And I still want my encore song. But
right.
Nevertheless, I love Metallica. So here's 2 other bands that are fucking killers that metal thank goodness they've been a part of metal for the Bay Area scene. Who do you prefer out of Testament and Slayer?
Slayer.
Yeah, hell yes. Have you been able to were you on a Slayer run by any chance maybe on the Mayhem Fest?
Mayhem. It was Slayer and Slipknot.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That was a fucking killer tour right there. Holy shit.
Wait, was it Slayer and Slipknot?
Or was it maybe Slayer and King Diamond? Because I know
not King Diamond. The 2 times I did Mayhem, it was between both was Korn, Slipknot, Slayer, what the fuck? And I'm just naming them out loud. I'm not like putting them in order.
Yeah.
Fuck. Lenny. Why am I not?
Lenny.
Fuck. The bass player. Motorhead. Yes, that was one of the headliners.
Hell yeah.
I can't remember which one. I want to say that Slayer was with Slipknot.
Oh,
no, it was okay. So I remember, dude, when we were at the. Sorry, I get sidetracked like crazy. But the first day of Mayhem, they call it like a rehearsal day, where they meet with all the bands and tell you how it goes down. They talk to all the tour managers, tell them what's going to go down. We're at catering, and Slayer is sound checking. We can hear them. Like the amphitheater is maybe like 50 yards out of the building right there. We can hear them.
Yeah.
And it's a whole spread of catering, right? We're all just sitting down eating. This is in San Bernardino, California, and fucking Kerry King comes in playing his guitar. He has a wireless, so he's just and he has like, I didn't realize how small he was. Okay, but anyways, he walks in. He's had that mean mug looking at everyone who's playing his guitar. With the fucking chain strap and shit, all hard ass. And he goes over there and grabs a cocktail weenie and puts it in his mouth and eats it and looks at everyone, just walks back out. I was like, what the fuck just happened? And at that same time, our tour manager was at the cooler, like getting a soda. And okay, I've only been starstruck twice in my life. And
who were they?
Sorry, I got a call.
Okay.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
Okay, there you go. I can't see you.
I'm here.
There you go. All right, sorry. Okay, and so our tour manager's getting a soda, and I'm just sitting there eating, like watching him. And Corey Taylor walks in the room.
Oh shit!
Another person. I was like, dude, I didn't realize how small he is. But I'm like looking at him, like dead stop, with like about to eat a piece of food, and he
cool.
I'll tell you what I saw, and I'll tell you what our tour manager said. He taps our tour manager John Andrew at the time on the back, and he turns around all like crazy. And just he'll look on his face like he went like he saw a fucking ghost, and he just goes like yeah, go ahead. And he came and sat down. I was like, what happened? He's like, dude. He's like, I felt someone tap me in the back and say, hurry the fuck up. He's like, I thought it was one of y'all.
Oh shit!
So, like fucking with him, and he turned around and he said, Cortez, was like, "Who's fucking with you, dude?" And he was just like, "I didn't know what to say, so I just told him, go ahead."
Oh shit!
I was starstruck watching him get starstruck. Like it was fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Slipknot and Slayer. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! Oh, great fucking moments, dude. So you mentioned Korn. You were able to play with Korn. You opened for Korn at one of your gigs.
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah, the whole tour. They were the headliners. Them and Avenged Sevenfold. That's what the other Mayhem Fest was. That was the one that Ill Nino was on.
Oh man.
And Body Count was on there. Oh, dude, fucking Body Count's a shit, dude. Ice-T.
Yes.
His wife Coco, his son Little T, the whole band. They're all the most nicest people you ever meet in your fucking life, dude.
Oh, so incredible. They just won a Grammy last year.
I saw that. It's crazy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, incredible. Okay, so I got one more for us.
All right.
Feel about these two. Who's your favorite between Whitechapel and Suicide Silence?
Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, but I choose Suicide Silence only because those are my boys. Like, I've toured with Whitechapel. They're cool ass dudes too. They're both brutal, most professional deathcore bands ever. But Suicide Silence, I think they put a stamp on deathcore, like back in the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like I said, they're my boys. Like I got their fucking phone numbers in my phone. Like we're like tight. Like yeah, amazing dudes, nicest people ever.
Chris has got a badass fucking podcast. I love it. I love listening to
I know. The last time I saw him, I was like, dude, get me on your podcast. And he goes, I'll work something out, man. I don't know. I'm still waiting for that invite, Chris.
Good, exactly. Chris, you better hit him up. Yeah, dude, I love Chris's show. He puts on a great fucking podcast. And that's, I love Suicide Silence. They really made their mark right there on the Black Crown. To myself, it was one of their finest achievements right there. And, it's sad whenever you have to lose a band member like that, like Mitch. Holy shit! Especially your front man. Your front man is such a trademark to the band's whole sound.
Yeah, and like I said, like they were pinnacle. Like he was like like through vocals, like he was the leader of the deathcore movement. Like when you say deathcore, you think of him first. Yeah. Like at least I do. Like
I dig it, man. Fuck yeah.
He was such a nice dude. They all are, but he was a sweetheart, dude. Like
yeah. Oh, super fucking cool. Super, much rest in peace, Mitch. Rest in peace, Mitch. Absolutely. One of those, I think about, the great entertainers we've lost, Joey and Paul from Slipknot, Lemmy, fucking Dio. And I always imagine what that concert's going to be like upstairs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't imagine when that day comes, man. Because to me, that's heaven, man. That's a heavy metal heaven to me.
They're all just jamming together.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, dude. Just a fucking, a big, like a symphonic stage, open jam sort of, where everybody kind of comes on and off. There's like 6 guitar players, 4 bass players, 3 drummers. And you ever seen a show called the Roadrunner All-Stars? It was like a 25th anniversary concert they put on. And they had, all the different Roadrunner stars come up and play pretty much each other's music in a different collaboration.
No, I didn't see that.
Man, it's a great one, man.
I'll have to look that up. I'm going to write that down, actually.
Oh, it's great, dude. Roadrunner All-Stars. Look it up on YouTube. It's like 2 hours. It's a live concert. And it's got, it's got the guys from, it's got like Rob Flynn singing Trivium. It's got Corey singing Sepultura. It's got Jamie Josta singing Chimera, and just a great fucking blend of everybody. But you got like Andreas Kaiser from Sepultura playing almost the whole show, and he's just like the on stage. And same with Dino from Fear Factor.
Yeah.
Like days.
Do you remember back in the day the Roadrunner thing that Dave did with Matt Heafy from Trivium?
That's the shit, bro. That is the shit. That's right. That's where it brings it in. And he did the song that King Diamond sang on.
Yeah.
And I remember, dude, Dave fucking nails that Mickey D kind of style. King Diamond groove that.
That's the thing about Dave. He can emulate anyone's style. Oh. And he has his own too. So
man, I was watching some of your live videos earlier, dude. And I love fucking the way just Dave's style, dude, and he's having so much fun back there. The big smiles and twirling the stick.
Dude, he's a fucking freak of nature, dude. He doesn't warm up, doesn't drink water, he doesn't fucking sweat either. It's weird. Yeah, and every day just boom, 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 and he's fucking old. Like, I don't know how he does it, dude. He always talks
Yes,
shit to us,
bro.
like when we come off a set. I'm like, oh, my back hurts. He goes, you little punk. He's like, I do this every night. I've been doing it since you were in diapers. I was like,
Yeah,
well, I
man.
don't know, man. Maybe it's that Peruvian blood. I don't know, man.
It's something special. It is
Yeah,
definitely something special.
he's one of a kind, dude, and he's an awesome dude. He's helped me out in my personal life like more than and shit probably anyone ever has. Like it's crazy the things he's done for me.
That's great to hear, man. I love to hear great things like that, where we're doing what we can as a brotherhood in this big game, in this big life. You know, it's always great to hit the stage and do what we do best and have our brothers to share that. But when we get off the stage, that's also a different kind of reality that we got to face, whether it's paying bills, whether it's dealing with the big picture of not being able to be at home and being on the road. Everybody's got their own struggles, and
Definitely, yeah.
and addictions too, man. I'm a sugar addict, dude, and I battle with. I'm like a borderline diabetic,
Oh
so
shit.
I gotta watch what I eat, man.
Yeah.
And I'll be 53 this year, so I'm not a young buck.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
I want to put you past fucking 40.
Hey, heavy metal keeps us young, brother. Heavy
Oh,
metal
God.
keeps us young. You know, in one of my bands I play, it's called Fistful of Metal, and I do 3 1-hour sets, and we're doing the big 4.
Ah, damn, dude.
Yes, brother. Hey, and it's what I love to do, and eventually I'm gonna get Marcus to share share the stage with me, to do a few songs, because last time I invited him out, it was right before they had the reveal for the twins.
Oh,
So
dude, yeah.
yeah, Michelle, Michelle's been real, it's been a trying time right now with the twins and the pregnancy, so he hasn't been able to get out, but I'm waiting to get him back in there and sing some songs with me on stage, man, because we used to do shows all the time back here in Corpus with his band Shattered Sun, and just I just feel like
shit, it's crazy. I've been playing with Shattered Sun since I was like fucking like 18 years old.
right, dude,
Yeah.
exactly, dude.
We all grew up around each other, dude. It's crazy. Miggy too, everybody. Like,
yeah, it's what a ride, dude. It's really living the kind of dream, and being able to do it with your bros and go around the world with Ill Nino is something that's very special, and you're really blessed, and all you guys are to
yeah, we are blessed. It's there's no other way to describe it. It's a blessing.
It really is. It really is. But it's something that's earned, and it's not taken for granted. I know you guys, and I've had a chance to interview like Mark, and now I've been able to have the pleasure of talking to you on my show, and I've met Marcus, and it's I feel like I'm a part of the El Nino family, man, because you guys make me feel like a part of the family, dude. So I appreciate
you are,
that,
brother. You are.
Thank you, man. Thank
No
you.
doubt.
I feel like El Nino's got its own tribe as well. You know what I mean? Because we got that Latin metal feel going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's not resembled or matched by anybody else. It some try it, but some don't really get that. And I think one band that, if you remember back in the day, you remember a band called Booyah?
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I had it in my head when you were gonna ask, when you just asked me. Yeah.
You're right. Close is kind of close, but maybe them. You know what I mean? To what kind of magic that El Nino was being able to create and keep progressing and developing throughout the year. So I'm really proud of everything you've already done in the past, dude. And I just fucking want to wish you the best in your career and the future with Relent and yourself, your personal life, and El Nino. And thanks so much, Sal. I appreciate it. We're gonna wrap things up for today, man. Thanks for
dude.
sharing the past couple hours with me, man, and the technical difficulties I had at the beginning. You're a gentleman and a hell of a fucking person. And
thank you, man. Thank you for making this so easy and comfortable for me. I haven't done an interview in over like 10 years, dude. Like,
really? Oh
yeah.
Man. Thank you for sharing your history, and I just feel like you just got so much more left to accomplish in your career. You're still grinding every fucking day and doing what's need be for yourself and your family to put you in the right state to keep succeeding in your career. So much props to you. God bless you. And don't sign off after we do, all right? But if do you have any final words for our audience today?
I don't know.
Well, real quick, I'm going to help you out. I want to definitely get one more nod in or suggestion to you guys to make sure go check out Relent this weekend. You're going to be in Galveston, and also the other place is what's the other part?
Houston on Saturday and Galveston on Sunday.
Houston and Galveston on the weekend. Free shows. Go to Relent's Facebook page and find out the details to get the address. Tell your friends about it. Go check out the show. You will not be disappointed. They kick ass. Relent is one of the best bands here in the nation, and it's just a matter of time before the rest of the world gets a taste of them like we have here in Texas. And until then, remember October 7th, catch Ill Nino at San Antonio at the Vibes with Devildriver and Cradle of Filth. It's going to be a fucking unforgettable show. Get out there and support Ill Nino and Relent, and check out Salvadore Dominguez page on Facebook. Let him know you give a fuck, and tell him hi, and keep up with his band Ill Nino and Relent on their Facebook page too. Appreciate everybody for listening to the show tonight. Thanks for your patience at the beginning. And until next time, Sal, God bless. Keep grinding, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Hell yeah. We'll see you next time at the show, y'all. Later.